They call you strong until you're not, and they call you human too late. Never asked for help out loud, I just kept showing up on time. Carried everybody's burden while ignoring what was mine. They said he's always got it handled, like it was carved into my name. So I wore that expectation like it didn't feel like pain. I fixed what other people broke, I stayed when others walked away. I kept the whole world steady while I was slowly fraying. But nobody saw the warning signs hidden in what I didn't say. 'Cause strong men don't get questioned until they break one day. I missed meals, I missed sleep, I missed every chance to rest. Told myself I'd slow down later when everything was less. But later never came around, it just kept getting worse. And I learned that being needed can feel like being cursed. I became the go-to answer for problems I didn't create, while my own life fell to pieces behind a locked and heavy gate. And silence became survival, so I wore it like a face till even I believed the lie that I was built for this place. But even iron starts to bend when pressure never ends, and even strongest hearts can fail when nobody checks in. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses, till the one who never breaks finally crashes, till the weight they carried for everybody else turns into something they can't handle themselves. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses, till the silence turns into broken fragments, and suddenly they see the man they called strong was hurting all along. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses, and by then it might be too late. I remember sitting in my truck, hands shaking on the wheel, realizing all that strength I had wasn't making me feel real. Just empty miles and expectations piled up inside my chest, a lifetime spent on everyone else while I forgot the rest. And I thought about the people who said I'd never fall, wondering if they recognize me if I couldn't stand it all. 'Cause strength becomes invisible when nobody looks too close to the man they thought was solid, turns into a fading ghost. Then one night I finally broke down, not loud, just quiet truth. No dramatic final moment, just a man who couldn't move. And the world kept spinning normal, like it hadn't noticed change. But for me, something shifted in a deeply honest way. 'Cause collapse ain't just destruction, sometimes it's waking up to the fact that you've been pouring from an empty, broken cup. And maybe I wasn't failing, maybe I was just too proud to admit that even strong men need someone else around. Maybe strength is overrated when it costs you who you are. Maybe breaking isn't weakness if it shows you where you scar. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses, till the silence turns to questions and panic, till the one who held it all together for years finally disappears. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses, and suddenly they see what it is that even the ones who never asked for help need strongest person collapses. But I won't wait for that again. For every man who never speaks, for every soul that always gives, for every heart that's learned to hide just to survive the way it lives. You don't have to reach the bottom before somebody hears your name. And strength was never meant to mean enduring endless pain. 'Cause even mountains crack with time, even steel will bend and fall. And asking for a little help don't make you less at all. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses. But I'm learning how to speak before that happens. I'm learning that survival isn't meant to be a lonely kind of suffering. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses. But maybe we can change the pattern by checking on the ones who never ask before they fade to black. Nobody cares until the strongest person collapses. So I'm saying something now. Strong doesn't mean silent. Strong doesn't mean alone. And maybe the strongest thing a man can do is say, I need help. I never asked for help out loud. I just kept showing up on time. Carried everybody's burden while ignoring what was mine. They said he's always got it handled, like it was carved into my name. So I wore that expectation like it didn't feel like pain. I fixed what other people broke. I stayed when others walked away. I kept the whole world steady